Some nights he's warm, attentive, almost poetic. Other days, silence. You wonder if it's you, if you said something wrong. But deep down, there's a question echoing louder and louder. Does he really like me, or do I just make him feel wanted? In this video, we'll explore the subtle but powerful clues that reveal whether he's looking for a connection or just feeding his ego. First, consistent interest versus situational attention. A man who truly likes you won't just show up when it's convenient. He reaches out during the day, not just when he's bored or lonely. Look at the pattern. Does he check in just before bed? Does he ghost for days only to resurface when he needs comfort? Example, you haven't heard from him in a week. Then suddenly, hey you, what have you been up to? That's not affection, that's hunger for attention. Real interest is steady, even simple. It may not be dramatic, but it's dependable. If his presence in your life feels like a flickering light, ask yourself, is he drawn to you or to the way you respond to him? Second, curiosity versus performance. When a man truly cares, he listens. He asks you questions and remembers your answers. He wants to understand your mind, but when it's about performance, it's all spotlight, all him. Example, he talks for 30 minutes about his gym routine, his ex, his big plans, but doesn't ask you a single question. If you're left holding space for his stories but never get the same in return, that's not emotional depth, that's emotional convenience. A man who likes you doesn't just perform around you. He opens up space with you. Third daylight, interest versus nighttime cravings. Love shows up in the morning, in sunlight. It makes plans, shares time, wants to be part of your day. But ego-driven attention, that's nocturnal. It creeps in after dark, when the world is quiet and validation feels like a fix. Example, he never asks to meet, but you get that "you up" text at 12:17 a.m. like clockwork. Ask yourself, has he seen you in daylight? Or only when the shadows are long and the world's asleep? If he only finds you at night, he's not searching for you. He's searching for a distraction. Fourth, presence versus flattery. He tells you you're beautiful, smart, different. And sure, it feels good. But flattery is easy. Presence is harder. Does he notice when you're quiet, when you're not okay? Or does he only show up when you're glowing? Example, he says, I love how confident you are, but disappears the moment you're actually vulnerable. Words are wind. Don't be blinded by the poetry if he disappears during your storms. A man who truly likes you will stay, not just when you're impressive, but especially when you're unraveling. Fifth, effort versus excuses. A man who wants you finds a way, period. He doesn't just talk about how much he wants to see you. He makes it happen. If plans keep falling through, if every meetup is maybe next week, you're not a priority. You're an option. Example, I've just been swamped lately, yet he posts a story out drinking with friends. Effort is visible, and it's not about grand gestures. It's about showing up. If you feel like you're constantly being rescheduled, maybe it's time to reschedule your expectations. 6. Emotional sharing. There's emotional draining. He always comes to you when he's down and leaves when he's up. If your connection only exists in his difficult moments, you're his therapist, not his partner. Example, he vents about his job, his ex, his fears. But when you open up, he goes silent or changes the subject. True connection is mutual. If he unloads and leaves, he doesn't want intimacy. He wants relief. There's a difference between sharing a burden and making you carry it. Seventh, fantasy is reality. Sometimes he doesn't like you, He likes the idea of you. You fit into a fantasy, a muse, a comfort, a concept, but not someone he really tries to understand. Example, he says, "You're not like other girls," but can't name a single thing you actually care about. Be careful with men who chase the story more than the soul. If he's in love with a version of you that only exists in his head, then he's not seeing the woman standing right in front of him. 8. Clarity feels peaceful. The truth is this: when a man likes you, you won't be confused. You'll feel chosen, not chased, safe, not anxious. Clarity is quiet, ego is loud. Trust your inner knowing. And remember, attention isn't affection, and validation isn't love. If this brought you a moment of clarity, or even just a shift in perspective, don't let it end here. Like the video, subscribe, and keep exploring the quiet truths behind what they say and what they don't.